Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm really happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia. Thank you so much for joining us. Whether you're listening at home, on your way to work, or practicing your English right now, we're glad you're here.
Today's episode is very special and honestly, very practical. We're talking about 10 daily habits for fluent English.
Yes, and don't worry, these habits are simple. You don't need to study for 5 hours a day, and you don't need perfect grammar.
Exactly. Many English learners think fluency comes from big vocabulary or advanced grammar. But the truth is, fluency comes from daily habits, not from talent.
And the good news is, anyone can build these habits. If you can give just a little time every day, you can improve your English.
In this episode, we'll share 10 easy habits that you can practice every single day. These habits will help you think in English, speak more confidently, and feel more natural when you use English.
And we'll explain everything step by step using simple English. So even if you're a beginner, this episode is for you.
So relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy the episode. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent.
All right, let's get started and talk about what fluent English really means.
Before we talk about daily habits, we need to answer one big question. What does fluent English really mean?
That's a great question because many learners think fluent English means perfect English.
Yes, perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, no mistakes at all. But that's not real fluency.
Exactly. Even native English speakers make mistakes every day.
Fluent English means you can express your ideas clearly, even if your grammar is not perfect.
It means you don't stop every second to think or translate in your head.
Fluency is about confidence and flow, not perfection.
You can be fluent with simple words. You don't need difficult vocabulary to communicate well.
And here's something important. Making mistakes is a normal part of becoming fluent.
Yes, if you're making mistakes, it means you're trying. And if you're trying, you're learning.
So if you understand English and people understand you, congratulations. You're already on the path to fluency.
In this episode, we want to help you feel more comfortable, more confident, and more natural when you speak English.
Now that we understand what fluent English really means, let's talk about the first daily habit you can start today. Let's start with the first daily habit, and this one is very powerful. Start your day with English.
Yes, mornings are important because your brain is fresh and relaxed.
You don't need to study grammar in the morning. Just connect your brain to English as soon as you wake up.
For example, when you wake up, say simple sentences like, "Good morning. Today is going to be a good day. I'm ready to learn English."
Even thinking these sentences in English is a great start.
You can also look at your phone in English, check the weather, read a short message, or watch a 1-minute English video.
This habit tells your brain, English is part of my life.
And don't worry about time. Even 5 minutes in the morning is enough.
The key is consistency, not how long you study.
If you start your day with English, your mind stays open to English for the rest of the day.
All right, now let's move on to the second habit, one that helps you think faster in English. Habit number 2 is very important if you want to speak fluently. Think in English and stop translating.
Many learners translate from their native language to English in their head, and that makes speaking slow and stressful.
Exactly. Translation adds extra steps in your brain.
So how can we stop translating?
Start small. When you see something, name it in English. For example, table, phone, door, window.
You can also describe what you're doing in simple English. I'm drinking water. I'm working now. I'm walking.
Don't worry if your sentences are very basic. Simple thinking is the first step to fluent speaking.
At first, it may feel uncomfortable, and that's normal.
Yes, but the more you practice, the faster your brain will switch to English automatically.
Remember, fluency starts in your mind before it comes out of your mouth.
Now, let's move to the next habit, one that helps you speak with more confidence. Habit number 3 is simple, but very powerful. Speak out loud every day.
Yes, and this is where many learners feel shy or uncomfortable.
A lot of people think, I understand English, but I can't speak it.
That's because understanding is not the same as speaking. Your mouth needs practice, just like a muscle.
You don't need a partner to practice speaking.
You can speak to yourself at home, in your room, or even while walking.
Talk about your day. Say what you're doing, what you did yesterday, or what you plan to do later.
You can also repeat sentences from a podcast or a short video. This is called shadowing.
Yes, listen to one sentence, pause, and say it out loud.
At first, you may feel silly, but that feeling will disappear with practice.
The more you speak out loud, the more confident and natural you'll feel.
So don't wait for the perfect moment. Speak today, even if it's just for a few minutes.
All right, now let's talk about a habit that helps your ears and your pronunciation. Habit number 4 is all about your ears. Listen to English every day, both passively and actively.
Yes, listening is just as important as speaking. Without listening, it's hard for your brain to understand natural English.
So what's the difference between passive and active listening?
Passive listening is when English surrounds you without full focus. For example, background music, a podcast while cooking, or listening to English videos.
Active listening is when you pay attention and try to understand every word or sentence. You can repeat sentences, write them down, or even shadow them.
For beginners, it's okay to start with short clips, 1 or 2 sentences at a time. Repeat them aloud and try to copy the pronunciation.
Listening daily trains your brain to recognize sounds, phrases, and rhythm of English. It also helps you speak more naturally later.
And remember, don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. The goal is exposure, not perfection.
Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference if you do it consistently.
Yes, listening every day will make your speaking smoother without even noticing it.
Now that your ears are trained, let's move to a habit that focuses on words, but in a very simple way. Habit number 5 is simple, but many learners overlook it. Use simple words and repeat them.
Yes, you don't need difficult words to communicate effectively. Simple words work perfectly if you use them correctly.
For example, instead of saying I am feeling ecstatic, just say I am very happy.
Exactly. And the key is repetition. The more you use a word or phrase, the more naturally it comes out when you speak.
Try to pick 5 to 10 simple words every day and use them in sentences. Say them out loud. Write them down, or even think them in English.
This makes your brain remember them automatically, and when you speak, you don't need to pause and search for complicated words.
Simple words plus consistent practice equals fluent communication.
Yes, and don't underestimate the power of small, repeated steps. Fluency is built one simple word at a time.
Now, let's move to habit number 6, one that helps you speak naturally using common phrases. Habit number 6 is very powerful. Learn daily phrases, not just single words.
Yes, single words are important, but phrases help you speak smoothly and naturally.
For example, instead of learning just the word eat, learn a phrase like I want to eat breakfast or let's eat together.
Exactly. Phrases give your brain ready-to-use sentences. This makes speaking faster and easier.
Even learning small daily expressions like how's it going or what do you think helps a lot.
You can practice these phrases every day. Say them out loud, write them down, or repeat them while listening to podcasts.
The great thing about phrases is that they sound natural, and native speakers use them all the time.
So instead of memorizing long vocabulary lists, focus on phrases you can actually use in real conversations.
All right, now let's move to habit number 7, one that trains your brain to think and speak in English at the same time. Habit number 7 is all about training your brain. Ask yourself questions in English every day.
Yes, this is a simple way to practice thinking and speaking at the same time.
Instead of asking, "What is this in English?" ask yourself questions about your day or your thoughts. For example, what am I doing now? Or, how do I feel today?
You can even make it fun. Ask, what should I eat for lunch? Or what book should I read tonight?
Then answer your own question in English. Even short answers are great.
Exactly. It trains your brain to respond in English automatically instead of translating first.
Do this a few times every day. Even 2 to 3 questions in the morning or evening can make a big difference.
And it's okay to speak quietly or to yourself. The goal is thinking in English, not impressing anyone.
Now that your brain is practicing English internally, let's move to habit number 8, one that makes English part of your everyday life. Habit number 8 is very simple, but super effective. Make English part of your life.
Yes, the more English is around you, the faster you learn.
You don't need to sit at a desk for hours. Try small things, like changing your phone language to English or writing your shopping list in English.
You can also label objects at home with sticky notes: door, table, chair, mirror. Every time you see them, you're practicing English.
And when you read, watch, or listen to English, even a few minutes a day, it becomes a natural habit.
Exactly. The goal is to live with English, not just study it.
The more you surround yourself with English, the more it sticks in your mind, and speaking becomes easier.
All right, let's move on to habit number 9, one that helps you stay confident even when you make mistakes.
Habit number 9 is one of the most important. Don't fear mistakes.
Yes, many learners stop speaking because they're afraid of making errors.
But mistakes are actually a sign that you're learning. Every time you make a mistake, your brain is practicing and improving.
Exactly. Think of mistakes as steps, not failures. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes.
The key is to keep speaking and trying, even if it's not perfect.
And don't compare yourself to others. Your progress is your own journey.
The more you accept mistakes as part of learning, the more confident you'll become.
Yes, mistakes are not the enemy. They're your teacher.
Now that we've learned to embrace mistakes, let's talk about the final habit, which will help you stay motivated every day. And here we are. Habit number 10. Review and celebrate your small wins.
Yes, learning English is a journey, and small steps matter a lot.
At the end of the day or week, take a few minutes to think about what you've practiced. Maybe you spoke in English for 5 minutes today, or you remembered a new phrase.
Even tiny progress counts. Celebrate it. It could be giving yourself a small reward, writing it in a journal, or just saying, I did it.
This helps your brain stay positive and motivated. It also reminds you that learning English is about progress, not perfection.
Exactly. And when you celebrate small wins, it becomes easier to continue practicing every day.
So remember, review, reflect, and reward yourself. This simple habit keeps your English journey fun and consistent.
All right. Now that we've shared all 10 habits, let's quickly summarize and give our final encouragement to our listeners.
And that's a wrap. Today we shared 10 daily habits for fluent English.
Yes, let's quickly review them. Start your day with English, think in English, speak out loud, listen daily, use simple words, learn phrases, ask yourself questions, make English part of your life, don't fear mistakes, and celebrate small wins.
If you practice even a few of these habits every day, you'll notice big improvements over time.
Remember, fluency is not about perfection. It's about consistency, confidence, and enjoying the process.
Even small steps count. 5 minutes a day is better than nothing. 10 minutes every day adds up quickly.
And don't forget, making mistakes is normal. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small.
So start today. Pick one habit, practice it, and slowly add more. Consistency is the key to becoming fluent.
You've got this. English is a journey, not a race. Enjoy every step and your fluency will grow naturally.
Thank you so much for listening. We hope these habits help you feel confident, natural, and excited about your English every day.
See you in the next episode. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep celebrating your wins.